everyone, and welcome to All Things STEM with Ashley. I'm here today with our guest, Natalie Tilson. Welcome, Natalie.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Natalie is an electronics engineer in the aerospace industry. She obtained a master's degree in software engineering from Kennesaw State University. Her career consists of being a responsible engineer for two avionics systems. She served as a STEM outreach lead and a STEM professional for the STEM Professional School Partnership program. She is dedicated to inspiring and educating young minds by promoting STEM awareness among grade school children. So today we'll learn about Natalie's journey and hear her tips for success along the way. So, Natalie, can you tell us about your journey and what got you interested in STEM and what led you to where you are today?
So thank you for having me today.
Yes.
What got me interested in STEM, I would say probably the coursework and just seeing different professionals and their careers. In terms of coursework, I've always been interested in math and science and just kind of the nerdy stuff. So that's kind of where it took off. And then just seeing just different professionals like pediatricians, engineers, it's always just been like a cool career to me. So that's kind of how it got jump started.
Awesome. So what led you to study your majors? What did you see or what was like, hey, I want to study this?
Again, I just really thought it was just so interesting, particularly engineering, just being hands-on and solving problems and things like that. Yeah. That stuff just has always been an interest of mine. So that's kind of where I got led to it.
Thank you. Perfect. So, Natalie, can you share any role models or mentors who have influenced your journey in STEM?
Yes. I would have to say my dad is my biggest influence for STEM. I say that because just seeing him get up every morning, face the challenges he does at the workplace, just be resilient, determined, and just fighting through adversity, that drove me to pursue this type of career.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you. So during your journey, were there any challenges you faced that made pursuing a STEM career difficult? This could be in school, it could be whatever, in the workplace, whatever you feel.
Okay. Coursework was probably the most challenging piece. I say that because, as you can imagine, coursework for an engineer is sometimes challenging. So how I overcame that is I joined study groups. I got tutors for courses where it made sense to get a tutor. And I just tried my best and had long nights, and look where I am now. So
that's good. Awesome. Natalie, what is one project or accomplishment that you're particularly proud of during your STEM career?
A project I'm pretty proud of is recently I performed a demo in front of the customer. So I'm the responsible engineer for two systems on the aircraft. And for one of them, I had to demonstrate a new functionality in front of the customer. Yeah. I got pretty good reviews from them. So that was really rewarding and felt accomplished.
Yeah, that's amazing. You're doing your thing, girl. Well, awesome. So my next question for you is, have you been involved in any initiatives or programs to encourage young women or underrepresented groups to pursue STEM fields?
Yes, I have. So recently I participated in SPSC, and that's STEM Professional School Partnership with Science Atlanta. It was a great opportunity. I was able to work with a fifth grade teacher and help her students learn like STEM principles like circuitry, all kinds of stuff. So it was really fun. The kids loved it. They were sad when I had to leave at the end of the school year, but it was a blast.
Yeah, I love that. Awesome. Thank you for giving back. I wanted to ask you, what is an overview of software engineering for the audience?
Yes, so it's a pretty broad thing, but to make it simple, it's basically the designing and testing of software applications. Software engineering, software is just everywhere in our day-to-day lives. So it's a really interesting field to pursue. So,
okay. Now I wanted to ask, with AI, artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, and everything taking over, how do you see software engineering evolving over the next 5 to 10 years?
I could see AI being integrated way more in these companies. For instance, my employer, we have an AI tool just like the ones we have on our phones, where we're able to almost like use it like a Google search engine to help us with just writing, just learning more about what we're working on. So I could just definitely see AI being integrated way more.
I love that. Very cool. So next I want to ask you, what advice would you give to young engineers or students that are interested in pursuing a career in software engineering?
I would say you've got to do the work. You've got to try hard. You've got to study hard. It's very rewarding at the end. And just follow your dreams and don't let anything stop you.
Awesome. Okay. I want to ask, what are 3 tips for success in navigating the STEM industry?
So I would say always be willing to keep learning. You're going to master something and then just keep elevating, learn more. I would say always have resilience and perseverance. You got to keep trying no matter what obstacles get in your way. You just got to keep going and just always be curious. Ask the questions. Just ask.
Our last and final question. Okay. Natalie, to close out today, I have one more question for you, and it is, what is next for you as you navigate your career journey?
What's next for me is at some point I would like to be a project engineer. Yeah. I really admire the project engineers that are able to just pull it off, coordinate with the customer, the engineers, and everything. It's just really cool.
Yeah, I love that. Well, we're excited. Thank you again for coming today.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, you all can also check out more tips from Natalie in our Atlanta Women in STEM panel back in March. So check her out on there, and you will see her again in future things. So thank you for joining today.
Thank you.
Everyone, please like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.